you agree? Nobody agreed. Now let's reverse the situation here. Reverse. Now the A will say no and the B will have to say yes. That means if you did not like makeup, now you like makeup and now you don't. Understand? Now you are reversing the place here. All the yes will now be no and all the no will be yes. Okay. Means we do not change our attitude towards it. When she said she liked makeup, that is her attitude, that is her belief. But then when she put her shoes into someone else's and she looked from the perspective of that person, what did she feel? She feel like it is not that bad also. She adapted her attitude in order to be in the situation, to change herself according to the situation, adapting herself. Sometimes it's very difficult for us to change our attitude. But we must change. Why? Because we want to survive. We want to adapt to that situation. And we want to come out of it. So this exercise was just to see that how you will feel, how you will think different when you are put in another spot. How you think differently. Understood? Understood all of you?
Yes, sir.
See, it would have been better if you did it all, but sadly only 3 people had to come because you were shouting. Right? Okay. A test object. Okay, now the woman is showing the child how to play this game. Here's a beat. Okay, how is the child going to play this? She is teaching the child. Now a person comes on, emoter. This is a part of the experiment. The person enters. Look at the child looking at her. The person who enters, she is very rude.
That's aggravating. That's so annoying. Well, that's just your opinion. It's aggravating.
Okay, now because we have 2 topics, attitude is over. Now let us come to behavior. Okay, see, behavior and attitude, they goes hand in hand. They are together. Okay, so what is behavior? Behavior is how we act. Okay, how we act toward a situation or anything. How is our behavior? I mean, how we act towards it. It is what a person does to make something happen, to make something change, or to keep the things same. We can change things, we can keep things the same also, we can make them or change them. Make them, change them, or keep them with behavior. Next is behavior is the response to the things that are happening. Now there are things that are happening both internally and externally. That is the results of our behavior. I think BEd student will know it better. Like when we study behavior, we study the behavior of a child. Because in our childhood, that is when we learn how to behave. And that habit, when you grow up, it becomes a personality. The way you behave. Now, when we will not study it like in a very scientific approach because it is difficult to understand. But there are internal, for example, the thoughts and the feelings, internal. External is the environment, including the people. This is about attitude and this is about behavior, both. Now, you are adult, okay? Consider this situation. You want to find a partner. Partner in the sense the person whom you are going to marry. Right? Now, suppose you are a person who believes in saving money. Saving money means saving for your future. So you will definitely look for a partner who has the same belief, who think like that. But you come across a person who is very extravagant, splurge, like to spend money. Now you are left with two choices here. Either you leave that person or either you change your attitude towards him. Okay? Now when you change your attitude, how do you do that? You may want to realign your attitude here. You may feel like, okay, fine, spending money is fine, okay, but not that much. Maybe I can change. So you find a middle path to it. This person is spending a lot of money. I may minimize the amount of money he is spending by finding a middle ground. This is cognitive dissonance. When you change your behavior, when you change your behavior because of your attitude, because the way you think. There are some common points, very short. Inculcate good habits. Good habits are very important to shape a human personality. Behavior and our attitude, they are determined by our habits. Okay? For example, when you sleep, when you get up in the morning, do you wrap your bed or make your bed, or you just throw your and then just straight away get up like that? Huh? You wrap everything. That is good. See, I'll tell you why. You wake up one morning, make your bed, keep it nicely, then you start ahead with the rest of the activity. The first moment when you do that, it gives you a sense of accomplishment. You know accomplishment? Accomplishment is such a very fine and a very fulfilling experience when you feel that you have done something. You have finished, you have achieved something, you get a sense of accomplishment. And that gives you what? You feel really great about yourself, that I have finished this. Even if it is a small thing, just making your bed. You do it right in the morning when you wake up. Then what happened? You have a positive outlook. You feel like, oh, I did one thing. At least today I did something. Okay? That is inculcating good habits. Okay? Mistake and not with the person. You must hate the mistake and not hate the person. Understand? There's a difference. In hating a person because he did something wrong, you must hate the mistake and not hate the person. Then, be a role model. This is very difficult. It's very difficult to be a role model. You know why? Because you always subject yourself under scrutiny. You think that whatever I am doing, people are looking at me with a scope. They are ready to see me commit a one mistake and they will judge me. That is the pressure you have when you want to be a role model. So be a role model who commit mistake and rectify it. Be that role model. Okay? Be that role model who someone can easily come to you. Okay? So let us conclude. We can say that attitude plays a very important role in shaping us as a human being and in shaping our behavior as well. From the choices people make to live their life and to have a healthy behavior, they engage daily. The choices you make will create the life, the daily activities and the behavior you are going to have. It's all about choices. The right choices will give you the right attitude and the right behavior. And then understanding where these attitudes come from and how they sometimes change can help you look for ways to improve your attitudes. Whether it means adopting a more positive outlook on life or changing your opinion based on new information. As we concluded that attitude is changeable. Okay, we can change ourselves if we want to. learn new things, and if you want to move on in life. Okay. Okay, this is a very nice poetry, one of my favorite poems. This is by Walter D. Whittle. The name of it is The Man Who Think He Can. Let us read it. If you think you are beaten, you are. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My voice is not good today. How was this program, workshop? I like this topic very much because I always think attitude matters a lot. The way they behave is based on the attitude, isn't it? If we like something, how we behave, the attitude we show to that will be different. If we don't like how we behave and how will be the attitude towards it, that is will be different. So I always feel the attitude matters a lot. That is what on the beginning of the day of first year's B.Ed class also I mentioned. If you have a right attitude, you will become a right employee. You will become a right. You will become a good student. You will become a good in future as a good parent. All that. Always it comes. Always right comes when you have a very good attitude. So right topic is given. And my hearty congratulations to the Department of English. And today's research person, Ronald. I always like his the way of explaining things, isn't it? That is what the most effective part. How we explain, how we bring that to the students.